Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm StarofWisdom.
It's Asa.
And, this is it. I've got my Excelger.
Check my fanfare.
It's great.
For the winner.
Everyone is so excited.
Fanfare for the winner.
I gotta go stick my vanilla Wingle in the computer because it's.
If my X-Men dies right here. Oh, okay. See, I couldn't remember. It's been a week since we recorded. I didn't know if I was on a truant turn or not. I was, which left me vulnerable to attack. But
oh, right. I was also going to ask what level your Pokemon are at because I want to know just how far behind I am.
Well, X-Men just grew to level 30 and wants to learn Sweet Scent. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that gives
my Excelger is level 28, so, you know, we're doing fine. But you know what? Because of the Mercy Clause, I can't lose, so we're gonna go fight the gym. And, that's that.
I have exactly no idea where I am or what I'm doing.
Yeah, this is great. I want to catch more Pokemon, and I wanted to train up more before I did the gym, but I literally have no choice at this point. It's like, I could level up Excelger a little bit more, but I pretty much just have to go for it. And because of Mercy Clause, if I die, I just get to restart. So I guess that's what I'm doing. Here we go, Excelger.
Go for it. I believe in you. Oh, another Mewtwo.
Long bridge.
Why do I get paired with all the Mewtwo?
But yes, as I am running across this bridge, we can hop right into the topics of conversation. We're not messing around here. We know what you're here for. You're here for this.
I haven't even.
You're not here for the gameplay.
At the comments. That just shows me
the first comment was off of our music conversation last week. Griffin said he couldn't tell if I would enjoy Death Grips or not, and obviously you would love them. I don't know if you went and listened to Death Grips.
Wait, me? You as in me?
Well, I would love Death Grips. I don't know if... And then he said, obviously, Asa would love them.
Already does.
Yes.
Is the implication. I see.
Yes. Have you listened to them?
I've listened to them a little bit.
Okay.
Very tiny amount.
Okay.
It wasn't bad. I liked it.
Connor wanted me to record my reaction to it, but...
Wait,
I'm not a reaction.
To Death Grips or...
To Death Grips, yeah. I'm not a reaction channel, so I didn't do that.
Well, you can always become one. There's always time.
No, I'm not interested.
Oh no, you should just use Judgment on X-Men. Don't.
Oh, God.
This is difficult. I can't really hit this thing. This is the hardest Mewtwo I've fought yet.
The hardest Mewtwo you've fought yet.
Not gonna lie. What is Relic Song?
That's Meloetta's move. I think it's just a normal type move. It's decently powerful.
Stupid.
Oh, hello, clown.
Mewtwo, you asked for it. Here comes the power. What?
Anyway, I briefly listened to a bit of Death Grips. Connor said he thought I would love Death Grips. Connor was wrong.
You did
not care for Death Grips. I think I was talking last episode about how I don't really like it when it's just like... I don't like kind of just talking, you know, over music.
Oh, this is not good. I've sent Scondly to his death. Sorry. Scondly, no!
Who's Scondly?
It's my
nice. I just got Blaze kicked by an Absol, and now I'm burned. Yowza! What a...
Sorry, I interrupted your discussion about...
No, it's sad that Scondly died. What was Scondly?
Sentret.
Okay, that's not too bad.
I was excited about Scondly, but I thought if he could kill the Mewtwo, prove himself, but obviously he's too weak.
Actually, wait, I don't want to go this way. I want to go back out and heal. But yeah, so I did not care for Death Grips. I am sorry, but it is not the style that I enjoy. There was one song that was what was it? I like listened to a couple in a playlist, just like the first start of a couple. But I just also okay. So the first song I listened to, it's like just this guy like kind of talking without any background for like a good 30 seconds. And I was like, ah, great. And then the background music starts, and it's literally just like someone like hit every instrument they had against each other. I was just like,
wow,
why is this? What is
That's
this?
harsh.
I was like, why would you think that I would be a fan of this? That's literally what I said. I do not care for music. And then I listened to another song that I think it was Lord of the Game, and it started off with like this kind of classic retro video game tune just kind of playing for like maybe 10 seconds, and I was like, oh, this is cool, I like this, I can get behind this. And then he just started talking over it, and I was like, no, I liked the music here. You had good music going, and then you started talking, and I don't care for that. Because again, I can't hear when people talk with the music. It's just, my brain doesn't separate those two things. They have to fit, you know, together.
Right.
If it's just talking with music, it's not, I don't know. It's just not the style that I like. Other people can like it, that's cool. Maybe I just didn't find the right song. That's also for sure a possibility. But from what I heard, I am not a fan of Death Grips. Sorry, everybody. But I'm gonna be firm about this. I know what I like and what I dislike when it comes to music, and that's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's fair.
But feel free to keep throwing out suggestions for stuff for me to listen to, and I will keep giving you my opinion. But just keep in mind, if you keep suggesting stuff after I have specifically told you what I don't care for, don't be surprised when I keep saying I don't care for it.
Just have that be your channel now. Just
I don't care for this.
Bad music yeah, that's a good.
Here's the thing. I don't
care for this.
Here's another thing I don't care for. I don't care for not caring for things. I would rather talk about stuff that I like than stuff that I dislike.
What is something you do care for?
Something I do care for?
Yes.
Well, basically everything else that I talk about on my channel is stuff that I like.
Okay.
Stuff that's interesting to me. But yeah, I don't know. I guess also it just comes down to, like, again, I don't really listen to that much music, so it's not, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the wrong person to be trying to get to listen to. Again, I like some music, and there are songs that I listen to and artists that I like, but that's just, you know, I don't like any music really enough to talk about it, unless it's like game music that I'm listening to in the moment. Then I'll talk about it, because that's one of the reasons why I really like game music and game soundtracks. Because usually it doesn't have lyrics, and it's usually repetitive and catchy enough. I like stuff that I can whistle, because I really like whistling.
Yes, you do.
And if it has a tune that I can, like, that's like, I don't know. Whistling is fun. So if it's a fun tune to whistle...
What about humming? What's your opinion on humming? Humming versus whistling, merits.
Well, I'd rather whistle. The thing is, I wasn't able to whistle for a really long time.
So you're catching up.
It took, well, no, I've more than caught up now, but just for how long it took me to figure out whistling, now that I can whistle, and ever since I've been able to whistle, I've really enjoyed it. So, yeah. So that's part of it, is like, that's one of the reasons why I don't like raps. You can't whistle a rap. You just, I mean, you'd have to whistle the background track, and that's not as fun to whistle. So...
Okay, so you heard him. Send him good whistling tunes, and he'll whistle on the next episode.
Yeah, I would totally do that. I will 100% whistle if everyone wants to hear that. But no, I like whistling. It's fun. Also, I'm fighting the gym leader now, and here we go. Fingers crossed. All right, so moving on to the next topic, since we spent a good amount of time on music last episode anyway. The next one is actually pretty great that Griffin suggested. Funny stories from your library or any other job. Why does everything have Blaze Kick? This Pachirisu just Blaze Kicked my...
Are you dead?
No, I'm still alive because my Excelgar is good, but, like... Why? Like, I'm high enough leveled compared to these level 20s that now a Blaze Kick doesn't just one-shot me. But still, it's also...
Drapion.
Dark Poison? I think it's Dark Poison.
Dark Bug, right?
No, not Bug. This Hitmontop has download. That's great. Gonna heal up again. Anyway, so yes, funny stories from my library job / any other jobs. Why does everything have moves that are super effective against my Excelgar? This one has this Hitmontop has Wing Attack. I just have to hope that I can take it for another hit. And hopefully this Confusion does a lot of damage.
Creeping me out.
Live. I'm dead. Alright, well, nice crit. that was cool. I would have lived if it hadn't been a crit, but that was... well, great. The gym leader has Pokemon with Blaze Kick and Wing Attack, which is just awful for my Excelgar. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be an episode for me. So yeah, I don't know if you have any funny stories from working that you want.
I'm trying to think. I'm sure I do.
I definitely have some.
Yeah, how about you start?
Yeah, so first of all, I'll just say I have only ever worked library jobs. It's the only job work experience that I have, is working at libraries. Because I really like libraries. They are cool places, and they are pretty relaxing places to work most times. It's usually pretty chill. It's a good service. And yeah, libraries are cool, but you know, it's a customer service position, and like any customer service position, you encounter people.
Of course.
Okay, the only thing I can do is fight the gym, so I'm just gonna run back and hope for the best. Hopefully they don't crit me as much this time. But yes, so yeah, you end up, you know, you're helping people at the desk, and they've got library-related questions, and then they have non-library-related questions. And, you know, my philosophy when working at the library was always that you're there to help people use the library. You're there to help them, you know, find what they're looking for. You're there to provide technical support. You're there to provide, you know, pretty much whatever comes up within reason. You're there to help people with, and part of that. So one time I had a guy come up to the desk, and he was very distraught, and I couldn't quite understand everything he was saying because English was not his first language, but what he was able to communicate to me was that he had mistakenly thrown away either his earbuds or the instructions for his earbuds. And I was not entirely sure which he had thrown away. And both of them I had questions about. I was like, first of all, if you threw away your earbuds, why would you do that? Also, this Pachirisu just started off with another crit on me. So that's neat. Secondly, if you threw away the instructions to your earbuds, why do you care? Like, you don't really need those. But so anyway, he was upset, and he was like wondering when the trash had been taken out last, and I was like, I honestly have no idea if you. And he was like, I've gotta look through the trash, and I was like, be my guest, feel free to look through the trash and look for either your earbuds or the instructions for your earbuds. But the problem was that then he enlisted my help. He was like, no, I need you to help me dump this out and look through for either my earbuds or the instructions for my earbuds. And I was like, I mean, I guess I'm not really doing anything else. I will attempt to help you with this. And so yeah, we looked at trash. Luckily, I think it had been emptied fairly recently, because as far as trash cans go, this one was not that messy. As we were searching, it became more evident that he was indeed looking for the instructions for his earbuds, because it was very clear that there were no earbuds in the trash, and there were a lot of scraps of ripped up paper, and he kept like trying to grab those and like piece them back together. And I was like, did you rip? Do you remember doing this, or is this just not? Is it just not in this trash can? But
maybe the library carried the instructions to his earbuds. He could just check them out again.
I don't understand. Okay, also, I finally beat the gym leader, so... yeah, I just got unlucky that first time with the double crits, but... Anyway, that was cool. Done with the bug badge, we can move on with my Excelgar. But yeah, so that's one funny story. We did not find earbuds or instructions to earbuds, but I did sift through a trash can with that guy. I mean, because I wanted to help him. He was very clearly upset about it, but I didn't explicitly tell him like what did you actually do. I was like trying to be nice and helpful, but you know, it's still a funny story to me that like, just why would you throw away something that was then gonna make you that distraught that you threw them away?
Right.
I just couldn't understand. Anyway, that's one story of a guy that I helped at the library. That was
yeah. I also worked at a library. Whether it was the same one is a question to which the answer is yes. However, I didn't work there for as long, and I don't think I've had the chance. I've certainly had interesting things happen, for sure.
What did I hear?
The answer to the question of whether I can remember any of them right now is no.
Okay. Well, good thing I've got another story.
Okay.
From my first library job, which was not the library where I had to look through trash. Nice. Bianca's got a Megmortar. That's what you like to see. Did I heal my Excelgar after that gym fight? Okay, it healed itself. That's good. And it dodged. Okay, we're just missing our rock attacks. Anyway, at the first library job that I worked, it was a public library, and there was one interaction that I had with a kid who really wanted a library card, but his parent wasn't there to like help him set it up. So I was like really sympathetic. I was like, I'm sorry, I know you just really want a library card, but I can't set it up for you because you need to. Why does every Pokemon have a rock attack? What is this? Why? This is literally astounding. Like, every single Pokemon either chucks a giant boulder at me or sets me on fire. And I just wanted to stop.
The world is out to get you.
So this kid wanted to set up a library card, and I told him he had to go, you know, find one of his parents to help him set it up. You know, it's not asking that. It's actually not that hard to set up a library card. You just need to have like a parent or guardian there to actually, you know, sign off on it for you, to be like, yeah, you can have it.
Right.
But he got real upset, and he was like, kind of pouty faced, and I was like, I'm sorry, there's just nothing else I can do. And he was like, and then he picked up all of the little pencils sitting next to the desk, and he threw them all on the desk. I was like, oh, no. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, it's like this very upset move, but ultimately really didn't accomplish anything, and really wasn't even that big of a mess. But
no.
the story continues. That because that was a public library in a place where people liked to just come in and specifically they like to take the CDs out of the cases and just steal them. So we actually had a security guard, and he was just kind of like this big, scary looking guy who was really nice, but like he could be scary if he wanted to. And he went up to the kid and was like, "Are you giving my friend trouble here?" And I was like, "No, we don't have to intimidate this kid. It's okay. He just threw some pencils." But I was like, this kid, we got like, I could tell the kid was kind of scared. He was like, "Oh man, I'm in trouble. I threw a bunch of pencils on the desk." And I was like, "No, it's not a big deal. It's just pencils."
Yeah.
But I just felt bad that he was so upset that he couldn't set up a library card.
Maybe he was having a hard time having fun.
Yep.
Without his library card.
Yeah, it's hard to have fun without a library card. Anyway, so that's another story. I'm sure I have just more and more. Oh, I have a great story from one of my first, I think within the first 2 months of working at the other library job that wasn't the public library. I had a cart full of books that was slightly too full, which wasn't my fault. I didn't load up the cart. I just was like moving it. The carts there get too full. That's just something that happens. But I was moving it into the elevator, and one of the wheels got like, it like bumped on the crack, and a bunch of books slid off the cart, which wasn't too bad of a thing. The bad thing was that like 2 or 3 thin books slid down the crack of the elevator.
Oh,
and they just like fell down. I was like, "Oh, neat." I just lost like 3 library books. Okay.
I do remember this because,
yeah, this was like within my first 2 months of working there. So I went to my supervisor and I was like, "So funny story, just dropped a couple books down the elevator shaft," and she was like, "It's fine. That just happens sometimes." Like, it was too much it was going to be too much effort to actually like stop the elevator and send someone down to like get them. So as far as I know, those books are still down there.
right.
Yep. So that was fun. That only happened one time though, that I accidentally dropped books down the elevator shaft. So that's good.
As far as mishaps go, I do have one story. It's not particularly funny, but
okay.
One Tuesday afternoon, what am I doing? I'm in like the music hall. I don't know. We're playing dress up with Fermentio.
Okay.
Oh, I need a stylus to do this. I'm forever stuck.
I think you can use your mouse on the bottom screen.
It's gonna show up my my power button. Oh wow!
You can drag that bar off the screen.
Oh well, you all get to see what. Look, there it goes. Well, Fermentio. This sucks. Why would I do this? This isn't fun. Anyway, so one Tuesday afternoon,
Question: does the day of the week matter?
No.
Okay. So one Tuesday afternoon.
One Tuesday afternoon, I want to put a tennis racket in the other hand. Hang on. There we go.
I'm just running back and forth, desperately trying to heal my one Pokemon, and you're playing dress up.
I have to. It's part of the plot.
Oh boy.
It's completely mandatory. So I was putting books on this shelf to be able to go to people who requested them. And I put all the slips in the books with the people's names. And then I realized, well, no, I didn't realize, but a week later, I was doing the same, or maybe 2 weeks later, I was doing the same task, get the slips, put them in the books, put the books on the shelf. And I realized, wow, none of the people last week or 2 weeks ago that I had put books on the shelf for have picked up their books yet. That's odd. And it's lucky that I have such an observant eye like that, at least in this moment. It was unfortunate that I didn't have an observant eye 2 weeks earlier, but turns out those books were meant to go to a different library and not put on that shelf. So
yep,
that is
I'm
why.
pretty sure I did that. Yeah, mistakes like that, they're in libraries they're easy to make, and it's always better if you catch them eventually than never catching them.
Right.
But
so,
yep.
Yeah, we figured that out. So I know that's just really rolling laughing time. Got you all going there, but
Oh, nice Palkia. I could have had a Palkia in this route, but no, this is the one where I caught Wigglytuff.
nice.
So, cool. That's cool.
Well, this I'm sure I have some stories from when I worked at a summer camp. A lot of times.
Palkia knows Sky Drop. Why does Palkia get to know Sky Drop?
What type is that?
Flying, I'm pretty sure. Ow.
I feel like I need to heal my Pokemon after that dress up.
Luckily, this Palkia is lower health. How am I gonna get through this desert? I can't go more than one battle without being down to a third of my health. Yeah. Anyway, I'll keep trying to remember more library stories for future episodes, but
And I'll try to remember some summer camp stories.
for now, I think we will move on to for the last 5 minutes, the last topic of discussion, also provided by Griffin. Thank you, Griffin, for just giving us material to hold over the entire episode each week. Here, you've got some good,
real MVP.
Yeah, good topics for us. So his last question was: is the design philosophy of turning random inanimate objects, such as Klefki or Vanillite, into Pokemon lazy or revolutionary for the franchise? I will hear your answer. Oh, well, I was gonna say I'd hear your answer first because I have a different answer.
No,
probably.
Please, I'll go.
Okay.
So, is it lazy or revolutionary?
Yes.
I don't think it's lazy. That said, I don't think it's revolutionary. I think it's...
All right, never mind. We have the same answer. That was my answer.
Okay.
Is that it is neither.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You know, it's not. I wouldn't describe it as lazy, but it's maybe opportunistic is the better word.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of, I don't know, or maybe I'm just partial to Pokemon that are like inanimate objects.
Yeah.
I have a cool idea for a team. It's all ghost types that are just like the various Pokemon that are inanimate objects. So I like them. So maybe that's fine.
We've talked about this before, just the two of us, just about how a lot of Pokemon that are based on inanimate objects are ghost types possessing those objects, which makes a lot of sense. That isn't the case for Vanillite and Klefki, which were the two examples that Griffin threw out. So we could keep talking about that.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, my answer is that it is neither lazy nor revolutionary, because they did designs of Pokemon that were just based on inanimate objects pretty early on. I don't think it was in Gen 1, but I believe in Gen 2 there's at least a couple of designs that are based off of inanimate objects. So
it's not a real world inanimate object, but you've got Electrode or whatever it's called.
Electrode and Voltorb. There's Porygon, which, again, not an inanimate object. I actually really like Porygon's design, too. But it's just polygons. Like, it's a virtual Pokemon. But I think... I forget if it's... I mean, and then you've got stuff like Execute. Like, that's just a dozen eggs. Or not even a dozen.
It's like 3. One of them was cracked.
Anyway... Oh, that one gave me Brick Break. That's cool. So yeah, that's my answer, is that it's not revolutionary because they've actually been doing it for longer than we realize. Like, the ones that stand out to us are Chandelure and Vanillux in Gen 5, because that's when they added up, like, a lot of inanimate Pokemon. But I think even as early as Gens 2 and 3, I believe... Okay, I can get an encounter here. I can finally get an encounter. What's it gonna be? A Bayleaf. That I could work with that. I can maybe work with a Bayleaf. Anyway.
Where's the gym?
Not revolutionary. I don't think it's lazy. Just because if you want to look at lazy Pokemon designs, I present to you Ekans. Ekans.
Yeah.
Literally a snake.
Still not a bad design.
Just a snake. No, I actually particularly like Ekans. But if you want to look at lazy designs, there are a lot of very lazy designs in Gen 1. I mean, throughout all of Pokemon, there are some designs that are just lazier than others. And I don't have a problem with that. That's okay. It's just, it bothers me when people fixate on it in later generations. They're like, Pokemon's running out of ideas. And I'm like, have you seen Muck? Have you seen the pile of sludge with eyes? Which, Zach had good arguments for Muck and Garbodor and Weezing representing air pollution and water pollution and land pollution. Which is like, again, usually when you start looking at Pokemon designs, you realize there is actually a little bit more thought going into them than might be immediately obvious. Even if it's like a reference in the way that their name works, or some design like detail in their shiny form. There's usually more thought than it looks like. So yeah, I would say that it is not lazy nor revolutionary, and especially when it's a ghost type, I really like it. When you have a ghost type possessing an object, I think that that's super cool and just makes sense. Like Poltegeist and Sinistea, like that's awesome. It's a ghost haunting a teacup. That works really well. And yeah, I don't know. I also feel like back in the day when Vanillux and Chandelure were introduced to the games, people really like ragged on both of them. I don't hear people ragging on Chandelure as much nowadays because Chandelure's real good.
And it's cool. I don't know how anyone
It is cool, yeah, but people hated it when it first came out.
Oh, wow. Ben has Virizion this time.
Oh boy. Oh man, not looking forward to another end fight.
I'm gonna kill it in one hit with Psy Strike.
Bayleaf, I need you to go in the ball and stop using Quiver Dance, because we're both gonna die to the sand. Actually, you're not gonna die to the Sandstorm because you set up in Grain. I will say, Vanillux, the ice cream Pokemon, I've honestly never been a huge fan of that design. Just mostly because of the face. I feel like if they had like approached the face a little bit, like I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with doing an ice cream Pokemon, but the problem is the way that they. Oh, Bayleaf, please don't die to the Sandstorm now because of my rough skin. Okay, it's barely alive. Oh come on, Bayleaf, stay in the ball.
I don't hate Vanillux or that chain. I think it's fine. It's not nothing special to me, but
oh, it's got Hyper Beam.
Man, what I would do for Bismarm in this file, the move coverage on that Pelipper, it's just incredible.
Yep. I need this Bayleaf. I really need it. It will not stay in the ball. Oh my gosh. I can't catch it.
Well, here's hoping.
I mean, I've got a couple more super potions.
Oh boy. Full screen and they animated his mouth moving.
Oh god.
This is weird.
Good thing Asa's still progressing, because it's just a struggle with me and this bug. I'm like a bug trainer from Route 1 that tried to venture out and is just completely overwhelmed. Like, yeah, none of the Pokeballs that I have, that I literally have to just keep throwing Great Balls. It's the best thing I've got. It's down as low as it can get. It will not stay put. It literally is not. Stop Quiver Dancing! Actually, no, Quiver Dance is okay, because if it hits me with an attack, it either kills me or kills itself because of rough skin. Bayleaf, stay in the ball, please. Please. I'll name you Mint. I know Mint isn't really a candy, but you know, you could have Mint in ice cream, and Mint is a good name for a Bayleaf.
You should name it, Herb.
No.
Yeah. Name it Herb.
No.
Do it.
I'm not gonna do that. Thing is, at any moment, this Bayleaf could just Hyper Beam again and knock me out. But it doesn't matter, because I'm down to my last Pokemon, so... Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball, Mint. Join the team. No!
I don't understand this gym. Who's gym?
Are you in the 3rd gym or the 4th gym now?
I think this is the 3rd. I don't...
Okay.
I don't really know how to check. Is it in the... Oh, yeah. Oh,
wait, no,
this is
that's the 4th.
Gym.
That's right. The
Yeah,
bug gym was the... I just finished the 3rd gym, so yeah. Oh, Bayleaf, join me! Join the force! I'm gonna lose all my money.
Wait, did we start in New Vema Town?
Oh, well, there's the Hyper Beam. Alright.
So is that the town we started in? New Vema Town?
Yep, I believe so.
This person just guessed where I was from based on the clothes I'm wearing.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna end that episode there, having blacked out yet again.
Wait, let me kill this. Let me kill this trainer, and then we can end.
Okay. I'll buy some more Pokeballs, I guess.
Oh,
There's one other place in the desert that I can look for an encounter.
Alright.
6 of those.
Lester and whatever the other one's named. X-Men.
Oh, I could have Hyper Potions. Do I really need Hyper Potions yet? Not really. I'll buy 2 just in case.
How about Samurot's design? Do you like Samurott?
Samurott weirds me out that it can, like, it's got a lance, but it stores its lances in pockets, and it's like any Pokemon that has parts of itself that it, like, takes off of itself. Yeah, that's questionable to me.
It's weird. It's kind of cool, though. I like it.
Yeah, like, Samurott's design in general is cool, but it definitely is, like, okay, but how?
Right.
Like, Farfetch'd and Surfetch'd work because the leak isn't part of them. It's like they're clearly holding something else. But I don't know about Samurott with its lances. That is sure something. Ah, I just walked into another trainer battle by accident.
Who's Lance?
Lance is the champion in the 2nd region, right?
Yes. I was asking in general. It was a joke.
Okay.
Funny
joke.
I'm out of that fight, so.
All right. Well, I'm fighting a Gigalith now because I forgot that I hadn't fought this guy yet. So one sec.
Should I fight another trainer then?
It's up to you. Right. That's not going to be very effective. Chatter.
I think I will.
People have chatter.
I don't need to heal.
Oh man, this poor Nuzlocke run. I just can't do it.
I am just not inspired to train for Mentio. Maybe it's the name. I should have named it something better.
I don't even remember what Fermentio is.
Me neither.
Okay.
He's blue.
Oh, is that the Golurk?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, I've got one last Pokeball I can pick up, and then I can end it.
Wait, is Sigilyph Ghost flying, or what is this?
Psychic flying.
Oh, so Psy Strike is not going to really do it.
Alright, are you in a position to end?
Almost. Let me just
Dang it, I
rocks.
keep wandering into wild battles.
Oh no, Ice Fang. Oh no, it's fine. Rock Slide, alright. No, okay. It's gonna be 2 turns till we win, because I gotta be truant and then figure it out from there. I'll probably just die to the... Oh no, Ice Fang again. Don't crit. This is actually dangerous.
But yeah, I guess keep the questions coming. We'll keep answering them or not answering them at our whim. And,
yeah.
Yep.
Alright, we're almost there. It's gonna die. It's dead. Okay. And now we can hang on. Lester grew to level 33. I defeated Rich Boy Cody. Okay. I'm out.
All right. I guess we will end the episode there, and we will see you all next week. And maybe I'll catch another Pokemon. Probably I won't. Probably we'll just keep going with this solo run. It's honestly, at this point, I'm like not even really playing a Nuzlocke.
I'm not even very much better than you in terms of Pokemon.
But you have more than an Excelger.
Yeah.
It's like, there are some Pokemon that it worked to do a solo run with. Excelger is not one of them. A mono bug type.
You just don't have the right moves.
I've got decent moves on it. It's just mono bug cannot take very much with it. Anyway, I'll continue complaining about this next episode. Thanks for watching.
Catch
We'll see
you
you
later.
there.